Hey guys, in this video we're going to be talking about dilation. So dilation just basically means stretching or making bigger. So, or shrinking, stretch or shrink. That's basically what dilation is. We're not going to be changing, the proportions of the triangle. They're going to be similar, not the same, similar. And basically it's either going to be bigger or smaller. So, right here we have a problem that says it's telling us to dilate with a center of 5.0. So we want a center at 5.0. So I'll explain what that means in a second, but let's plot 0.50. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is 5, 0, and a scale factor of 2. So scale factor 2, that's going to be very important. And I'll explain why in a moment as well. So dilating means we're just going to make this shape bigger than it is. We're going to project it on this two-dimensional graph as we make it bigger. So with the center 5, 0, that means that we take the center and we kind of draw lines to each point on the graph. So I'm going to use the color gray from the center to point C, to A, and finally to B. So we have these different slopes, and scale factor 2 means is that we take these lines and just double them. So 1, and then I'm just going to, for example, slope A, I'm going to take this line, duplicate it, and then just plot it from here right above, so it continues on. So now we have 2 lines, so this is going to be A prime. Now, we're going to do the same thing, or I'm going to use a different color. So this is going to be A prime, and we're going to do the same thing for B. So if we want to dilate it, all we're going to do is the slope. And if you don't have this duplicate function, that's fine. The slope for B is negative rise 1 over run 1, 2, 3. So if I keep going up 1 and to the left 3, so 1, so 1, 1, 2, 3, I end up right here. And you would get the same thing if you did this. So duplicate, you went going, you see you get to the same point. So you can use your slope to get to that next point. So this is your new point to B. Same thing with C. We see that this has a slope of -1. C has a slope of -1. So all I have to do is continue going up 1 and then to the left 1. So I'm doing the opposite. Okay, so now we have point C as well. I'm going to connect my points to C and then B and C. And you can see that, let me erase these gray lines. As you can see, we have, stretched the shape with the same proportion. So these are similar triangles. The before and after are similar triangles, but they're not the same. So that's what it means to dilate with the center of 5, 0 and scale factor of 2.